Hey everyone, this is Tom from TDG, and today I thought I'd give you a tour around our recording studio. Here we go. Okay, so we're going to show you the studio. Don't expect any high-tech equipment or anything too expensive in here. This is kind of a crude setup, but humble. We are pleased with it. So here we go. Sorry about the lighting in here, but there's my keyboard. Got our speakers there. This is our laptop. It's basically where we purchase our samples from. We purchase all our samples, we don't steal them or anything like that. And then this is our main computer with our recording software on there. Okay, over here we've got our tiny little mixer, and I do mean tiny, but it does the job and we're pleased with it, to be honest with you. And our microphone there. All this equipment's normally covered up, by the way, we've just exposed it to show it off. Dan's got his amplifiers. That's my amplifier. That's my guitar, by the way. I can't play the guitar, but that's mine. Dan doesn't keep his guitars in here. Another amplifier there. And then on the wall we've got some exotic instruments. These don't really get played, if I'm honest with you. They're more for decoration, but they look cool. And I think we used them once on a demo. And then in this bag here, we've got some bongos in there that Dan got me for Christmas. Again, I don't know how to play them, but cheers anyway. And then we have got our piano. It was donated to us. It does need tuning, but okay, so like in these drawers we've got things like Dan's got his foot pedals in there. I keep my lyrics in there. We've got some software as well for the computer. Cables and stuff like that. We also keep manuscript and like music books. I'll just show you these drawers here. And oh Christ, it's a bit of a mess. You know, just like music books and stuff like that. So Elvis Presley and whatever. I like to play a lot of Elton John on the piano and Queen or whatever and stuff like that. Because we do use this for recreation as well as recording. You know, we like to jam in here and whatnot. Alright, so I'm going to show you my keyboard. I've had this since I was 18. But I do love this keyboard. It cost about £2,000 when it first came out. We don't actually have a bass guitarist or drummer. It is just me and Dan. So I play the bass on the keyboard. So I've got a bass set up there, and then I don't know, just stuff like that. Now and then we do put a bit of synthesizer in our stuff, but. There we go. Cheesy. Okay, so like I said earlier, we don't have a bass guitarist or a drummer. We did try to fit a drum kit in here once, but because of the lack of space, it was just ridiculous, and it was really loud as well. So we bypassed that. I mean, we can't play the drums anyway. The drums are actually done by software. I make the drums on this piece of kit. I don't know if it's going to turn out well on this camera. Sorry about the camera, by the way. I don't have a high-tech camera, and I don't own a smartphone either, because I have a life. Anyway, just show you what we do here. So this is basically, I purchase real drum hit samples, so I'll just play a couple for you here. So, oops, Christ, that is loud. 1 second. Right, so these are all like real hits from a real drum kit. So, you know, someone's actually played these samples. Then we put them in this sequencer here. So for instance, I've got a kick drum there, which I'm just going to select, and then this will just play as a loop. So I don't know if you can hear that. So there we are, I've got a beat there, and then I've got a snare here which I'll just put in, and then maybe a hi-hat, so let's put that in there. And then we can, I don't know, select a crash or something, put that in there, stick it at the beginning. And then we can edit that, you know, change all the volume of it and stuff like that. And then when we've made like a drum sequence, we'll export it and we put it into this piece of software here. So this is a song me and Dan recorded earlier, which I'll just play for you now. Turn it down a sec. So what we do is with the drums, I'll just play the drums for you for the moment. So these are the drums which I've made, and then we put in the bass on the keyboard. So play it again, and then Dan's got his guitar on there, so we'll just put that in. That's his guitar. And then put the bass back on. And then over here we've got the vocals as well, so let's take them out there. And then put everything back in. So that's basically how we record our stuff, if you like. So let's just show you some of the software we're using at the moment. This is the main one right here that we're using. This, I absolutely love this. It's kind of semi-professional, if you like. I mean, we don't use any professional equipment, but this is like borderline professional. It's really, really good. The editing on it is easy, but advanced at the same time. We have used some older software in the past. Don't know if anyone remembers using Dance EJ or anything like that. If anyone doesn't know what this was like a sample program, if you like. It was unprofessional but very, very advanced for its time. This is like 90s software, hip hop and dance, and what you would normally do is you'd make your own songs. They provide samples for you, and you can make your own songs on it without having to record. But then we realised you can record on it as well, and we used them for recording some of our earlier stuff, to be honest. So rather than just using the samples on there, we'd record our own stuff on the stem files on there. Some others there like Mitsumi. That's the program that we use to do our drums with. TDG has actually got some drum hit samples on there already. We like to purchase our own from other sources, but that's the software we use for the sequencer. And we've got that's what I'm using at the moment. These are my little drum hits that I'm using. I don't know if that's going to show up, to be honest. There we go. It's got all my levels on there, the volume and stuff, panning left and right, how much percent. So that's the drum kit I'm currently using at the moment for some of our modern stuff. And then I've got a keytar in there, proper 1980s keytar. It's a bit of a toy, really. I want to show you it. Hang on. Okay, so there's my keytar. Bought it from eBay, and you can see it's got very small keys, so my fingers don't fit on there. It's not switched on at the moment. Used it in a couple of songs though. If you check out our music videos, I Still Run to You, I play the keytar on that. But I can actually link this up to the keyboard and play some of the samples from the keyboard as well. Samples? That's not the right word. Whatever. Anyway, polyphonic tones, there we go. I can play it through the keyboard. That's about it really, that's our studio. If you check out some of our music videos, you might actually notice that we recorded a couple in here. Me and Dan recorded Wish I Had a Gun in here before we turned it into a studio, actually, so none of this equipment was in here, but Wish I Had a Gun was recorded in here. I did my own music video to one of my solo songs. Can't even remember what the song's called now. You'll have to do better than that. There we go. And I actually do use some of the equipment. You'll notice it. It's in the same position and everything. So yeah, check out our videos on YouTube. Just search for Tom Goss TDG to see more. And thanks for watching. See you soon.